Yeah, buddy. Another day, another dollar has been earned. Life is so crazy, man. I know y'all see the title of this video and y'all like, she talking about D. Thank you, Pops. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I ain't even gonna edit this video. You know what I'm saying? Because this is coming 1,000% from inside, man. Thank you, Pops. You know what I'm saying? You probably watching my video. A message to, if you're a parent right now, man, watch this video to the very end of this thing. What you doing, Doc? Alright, you just gonna see it marinate at the stop sign. Alright, cool. Thank you, Pops. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me that I wasn't gonna make it past the age 18. Thank you. Thank you for telling me I wasn't gonna be shit. Thank you for looking me in my face. I told y'all I'm gonna get up and close, man. I'm gonna let y'all in on my world, man, and why I am the way that I am. Thank you for looking me in my eyes, bruh. And when I asked you, matter of fact, not when I asked you, but when I said, hey, dude, you know, hey, dude, seems to me like you got some hate in you. Seems to me like you know what I'm saying? In my mind, in my eyes, you supposed to be guiding me, teaching me, showing me a thing or two. You been here. You know what I'm saying? You evolved around this world 100 times. You know what I'm saying? More than me, and I get it. We all go through stuff. But, you know, in the event of me trying to understand as a kid, as a teen, a youngin', you know what I'm saying? I'm like, teach me a thing or two. So, I'm like, you know, real talk. Seems to me like you got some hate. You got some hate in your eyes, man. And I hope you watching this video. You know what I mean? And I want y'all to watch this to the fullest. If you're a parent, I want you to understand something. If you are a parent, I want you to understand that you are the biggest influence on your child. Real rap, bro. I don't care how many people they encounter, how many classmates, how much life has, you know, an influence. Your environment is definitely going to be an influence. Your peers, the peer pressure. No matter how much of that get to your kid, I'm trying to tell you, what you say to your kid, they believe. So I'm trying to tell you, you may not think so, you may feel disconnected, but I'm telling you, you are the biggest influence on your kid's life. So I'm like, Pops, man, it seems like you got a little bit of hate, man. You know, seems like you hate the kid. Thank you for looking me directly in my eyes and telling me specifically, I hate you. I hate you. I wish you wasn't born. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for putting me out in the streets, bruh. Where the world told me more of what you told me. The world said, I hate you too. So of course, I believed it. I believed what you told me. I'm like, you know, you're a big influence in my life. And I felt like, you know, proof taken when the streets confirmed it and was like, dude, I hate you too. You know what I'm saying? So I believed it. I'm like, damn, I must not be shit. You know what I'm saying? My father told me I wasn't gonna be shit. Told me I wouldn't make it past 18. So it caught me by surprise when I turned 19. When I turned 20, when I made it to 21, I'm like, damn, what's going on here? I believed that I wasn't gonna make it. You know what I mean? This is real rap, y'all. This is real talk. I told y'all I was gonna get real live and up and close, man, and tell y'all why the fire that resides in me today. So when you looked me in my eyes, bro, and you told me that I wasn't gonna be nothing, I believed it. So I'm not gonna tell my whole life story today because it's a point to everything I'm saying, and I want to kind of slowly unfold, you know, my purpose, everything, my whole, everything, every which way that I move. I want to slowly show you guys, man, why I do what I do. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell my whole life story, but I'm like, I believed it. When the streets told me I wasn't shit, I believed it, man. The world bitched me. You know what I'm saying? My father did. And I'm just being real, man. This is not about going in on my father, even though it may seem like it to you guys. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? Because once upon a time, man, the pain was so deep, you know what I mean? It bothered me. I cried every day. I don't drop a tear, you know what I'm saying? My man Jay-Z said, I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta let this song cry. So, you know, I done cried so much, bruh. I done shed so many tears, you know what I'm saying, that I can't cry no more. You know what I'm saying? I done seen so much out here in these streets. Anyway, so when you told me that, man, I'm like, damn, I must not be shit. To the point I believed it, man. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna live my life like that. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then I'm gonna own up to it. You know, if that's my purpose here, is to not be shit, you'll be surprised how much a person could take those words and eat those words, bro. The believability of it all. So I'm like, well, you know, if I'm meant to be here, I don't have no family to, you know what I'm saying, go to. I don't have nobody to counsel me, nobody to mentor me. Then I'm gonna do it to the fullest. So I believed that I wasn't shit. So I started living my life like I wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? But always in the back of my mind, I was like, man, don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? D, don't believe that. So then something happened, you know what I'm saying, where I started to discover some things, man. Even though I try to convince myself all of those things, man. When I started to encounter certain things, there was something in the back of my mind. I was like, that ain't right. You know what I mean? Not a friend, not a foe, not a family member, not moms or pops. It was something in the back of my mind. I was like, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you moving ain't right. So what happened was, like, I don't know if any of y'all ever own pets, if you ever owned a dog, but when you first get a dog, I don't know if anybody can relate, but when you first get a dog, you know, your dog is trying to, you know, find his own identity, right? So one of the things that, you know, us guys, you know, what we like to do is show that dog the dog inside of them. All right, so what we do, if you want to know what the dog really possess, man, they out here balling. If you want to try to get a dog to find the real dog inside of them, flip it over on his back, rub it on his belly, and just, you know what I'm saying, like rub his belly, but start to agitate him. You know what I mean? Start to agitate him to the point where you start hearing him growl. That's that dog inside. That's that dog. He can agitate it. Something's got to give. He's like, man. So you rub even deeper. You start saying stuff like, you know what I'm saying? You growl back. What you're doing is you waking up that dog inside of him. You know what I mean? He's to the point where he's like, I don't like it. So you waking up that dog inside of him. You do it enough times every single day. You talk to him, sick him. He gonna start showing you who he is. So what happened was, as life started to bully me, as life started to, you know, we on YouTube, BITCH me, and I'm being honest with you, bro. It was, because I believed it. What happened was, fast forward, it woke the dog up inside of me. It created a freaking fire inside of me to where I was like, nah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Just a natural instinct. Like, if I continue to go down this path, actually, before that occurred, was like I said, I tried to convince myself that, you know, that lifestyle was for me until I ended up in a jail cell. We'll do a story time in another video, but in that jail cell, I got a chance to reflect. That day in that cell was the day I took ownership of my life. That was the day that dog woke up inside of me. That was the day when I said no more. That was the day when I said no mas. That was the day when I said nah. That was the day when that voice that told me this ain't right, that voice that told me you can do more, you can be more, that was the day when the journey began for your boy. That was the day where that dog inside of me that said fight, that was the day that I decided to put my gloves on. That was the day that I decided that I was going to live my life as a fighter. And I don't mean physically, I'm talking about discovering my purpose, going against the grain, going against everything that came my way. You know what I'm saying? So when I say thank you to my pops, man, I sincerely mean it in a crazy way. You know what I'm saying? And I say thank you for, like, putting me in a position where you telling me that I wasn't going to be nothing could put me in a position that now that I have a daughter, I can teach my daughter how loved she is supposed to be in this world. I can teach my daughter and tell my daughter how loved she is in this world, how much love surrounds her, and how important it is for her to love herself every single day through the process of life. You know what I mean? I don't know, perhaps if I didn't encounter what it was, you know what I mean, from my pops, my life, all the experiences, perhaps I would not have the emphasis to express life with so much passion, so much conviction, how important our lives are, how important life is, how important loving someone and teaching a person to go out and be the greatest version of themselves day in and day out. Perhaps I would not have the passion and the conviction to be sold and have the burning desire to live my life showing others the way, teaching other people the importance of their life and what their life truly has to offer, how far you can grow, how far you can become. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I don't know, maybe, you know, it was meant to be, to go through a Christ-like event to put me in a position to really pursue this life, bro, with so much passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a fire in my belly every single day, and it was sparked from those situations. And I don't know if it would have, you know, really been where I could truly live up to even understand or comprehend what my life is meant to be if I didn't go through any of those things. So, you know, life is complex. Life is, you know what I'm saying, an adventure. Life can be crazy. It's not, you know, everything that you think is cracked up to be in the beginning, but everything has its reason. Those situations, that situation, it had its reason. It woke me up. It created a fire. It led me to my purpose. I discovered my purpose. I don't know if it was supposed to be that way, but thank you, Pops. I don't know if it was supposed to be where, I don't believe it was supposed to be where everything that you said to me was what it was, but at the end of the day, it led me to my purpose. At the end of the day, there's a lesson to be learned in every situation, every experience. No matter how far your back is against the wall, I'm living proof that you can come out of it, not only as a survivor, but a thriver, a person who lives life on the edge of ambition, pushing every single day. You know what I'm saying? Applying pressure to my own self, my own life, every single day. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, all this energy inside I gotta give. I don't know if you want to call this a look-alive video, meaning if it inspired you, if it pushed something, if it did something inside of you. That's really ultimately the purpose of everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Pops. I'm not here to talk down on your name. I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying, like, get people to be against you, because I've forgiven you, honestly. I've got to the point in my life where, you know, I'm so far ahead in my own race of life. I'm so invested, so heavily invested when it comes to me pursuing my career, everything that I'm doing, my family, to where I don't, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm beyond it. You know, I can have a conversation. In fact, I've had conversations with him. He knows how I feel. You know how I feel. But at the same time, it's a reason why sometimes I still visit these thoughts. And I'm not going to share every single thing, but it's a reason why sometimes I visit these thoughts. And let me park real quick, y'all. But yeah, it's a reason why sometimes, you know, as life go on, you know, people may say, you know, you sound like you haven't forgiven him. No matter what you guys may be thinking, you may say, man, it don't sound like you forgiven. I'm trying to tell you, can't nobody tell anybody more about me than I already know about myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at peace with the situation. There's still some aspects of it that I would say caused me the reason to actually, you know what I'm saying, get into my head sometimes when it comes to everything I'm talking about. But I'm not going to share everything. But I will say this. Thank you for teaching me how to understand the definition of love. Thank you for teaching me the purpose of understanding the importance of love. Thank you for that. It may not have been directly, but indirectly, I've learned it. I've learned how to embrace love. I've learned how to love others. I've learned how to love myself. Thank you for telling me what you told me. Thank you for all of the experiences. Thank you for all of it. Fun fact, real talk, from the bottom of my heart, if you're watching this today, I love you. Alright? I'm going to end a video like that. I love you, Pops, and thank you, Pops. Do what brings life to you. And it's a great chance that you'll bring life to whatever it is that you do. You already know it's your boy D Strength Squad. We on the rise. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm here to inspire and touch your life. We just getting started here on the channel. Alright? Your boy Strain. Yeah. I know I said I was gone, y'all, but I wanted to leave y'all with this. A lot of people may say, how did you overcome that, like, mentally? One quick tip, real easy. When you suffocate hate, you have no time for hate to still be in your system. Whether you're projecting hate or whether hate is being projected upon you. When you ignore it, when you suffocate it, when you do not give energy to it, and when you treat every step of your walk of life with love. When the remedy is love, when you suffocate hate, you begin to heal. And as you heal, you begin to grow. My man Martin Luther King Jr. once said, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. And that's real talk. I hope this video is found valuable for someone's walk. Your boy's Strength. Be strong, y'all. One love.